Nestled deep in Oregon's pine-draped hills, Willow Creek was the kind of town where strangers stood out and secrets couldn't last. With just under 4,000 residents, its only real excitement came from Little League championships and county fairs. Everyone knew Emily Grayson, the 34-year-old kindergarten teacher whose smile could calm a classroom and whose laugh seemed to echo from another era. She spent weekends baking for the church bake sale, feeding strays, and volunteering at the animal shelter. Her neighbors adored her. Her students worshipped her. She lived alone in her late grandmother's house at 312 Willow Lane, a blue Craftsman with a porch swing that never stopped creaking. By all accounts, Emily's life was ordinary. Until one night it wasn't. At 2:14 a.m. on September 18, 2018, every porch light on Willow Lane flickered once and went dark. By sunrise, only one house was still lit, the Grayson residence. Her neighbor, Martha Lang, noticed Emily's front door ajar and her cat crying on the porch. When police arrived, they found no forced entry. A teacup sat cooling on the counter. The faint smell of chamomile still lingered in the air. Then they found Emily, lying near the kitchen island, barefoot, a head wound marking the end of her gentle life. On the counter beside her, 3 words scrawled on folded paper. "I found you." No fingerprints, no blood spatter, no clear motive. The kind of scene that doesn't make sense because it shouldn't exist. Detective Aaron Holt, a 12-year veteran of the county sheriff's office, took the case. He'd worked everything from burglaries to drug busts, but nothing this hauntingly surgical. The evidence was maddeningly clean. No forced entry meant she likely knew her killer. Her phone showed a missed call at 1:47 a.m. from a blocked number and a 4-second voicemail. Just static and faint breathing. Then came the clue that made no sense at all. Every house on the street experienced a brief power flicker at the time of her death. But the power company found no outage. 3 suspects quickly emerged. Matt Klein, Emily's ex-boyfriend, whose text days before read, "You can't pretend forever." Sarah Connors, her best friend, who'd had a sudden falling out with her weeks earlier. Owen Ridley, the handyman who'd been working at her house that same week. No DNA. No solid leads. Just fragments of fear and familiarity. Then, 3 months later, another house 2 blocks away experienced a 2 a.m. blackout. A widow woke to find her kitchen window open, and a note on her counter. "Almost found you." Same handwriting. Same style. Same paper. Emily's killer wasn't finished. The break came from Luis Ortega, an electrician who'd upgraded Willow Creek's power grid that summer. He mentioned a temp worker who'd been overly curious about voltage dips and blackout patterns. That temp worker, Owen Ridley. A search of Ridley's workshop uncovered dozens of nighttime photos of Willow Lane homes, a notebook filled with sketches of electrical circuits. A pair of Timberland boots, size 11, with traces of dried tea and human blood on the sole. And in a drawer, a Polaroid of Emily on her porch, smiling. The photo was taken from across the street. When confronted, Ridley smiled calmly. "I didn't kill her," he said. "I was protecting her. From the others." He confessed, but not in the way detectives expected. He claimed Emily had seen something she shouldn't have, and wasn't supposed to wake up. The evidence was enough. Ridley was charged with murder and sentenced to life. Case closed. Or so they thought. A year later, Detective Holt was reviewing case files when something caught his eye. A blurred second footprint in the crime scene photo. Muller. Possibly female. Overlapping Ridley's. And that voicemail, the one with the static and breathing, was reanalyzed. This time engineers filtered the sound. Underneath the hum of electricity, a faint whisper emerged. 3 words. "He found me." The voice wasn't Emily's. Days later, Sarah Connors, Emily's best friend, packed her car, deleted her social media, and left Willow Creek. Her final post read, "She tried to tell the truth. I tried to stop her. No one's seen her since." The Grayson house was sold, repainted, and renamed on the county map. But locals still talk about it. How the lights along Maple Crescent, formerly Willow Lane, still flicker once around 2:14 a.m. every few months. They say if you listen closely, in the static hum of the transformers, you can hear a woman's voice whisper, "I found you." And somewhere, deep in the woods behind the old Ridley workshop, a light sometimes blinks on and off like a signal, like someone is still out there, still searching.